See that? All right. Good morning, guys. How are you? How was your weekend? Mine was fine. It was Jack Daniels laced. Jack Daniels and no, it's pretty much Jack Daniels. What did I do on Friday? Oh, I met up with a friend, so it was tequila lace. Okay, so we go from tequila to Jack. We don't play. Um, so yeah, a lot of shit happened this weekend. Like, I mean, it was kind of cray, kind of pandemonium-ish. So we have a lot to discuss. The first thing is, let me see, what's simple? Tamar Braxton. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the trailer for, what is that, is that season 4? I think it's Braxton Family Values season 4 or season 5. But I think it's 5. I'm not sure. It is super, super crazy. But over the weekend, Tamar Braxton was performing in Las Vegas. And I think it was Las Vegas, but she like nearly collapsed on stage. Like, now, if you know anything about Tamar, she may be kind of annoying. She's the youngest, so she is like super annoying. Not saying all younger people are annoying. I'm not saying that. Or younger siblings are annoying, but hey, I'm a younger sibling. I'm probably annoying. Anyway, she works her ass off. Like, she got her tour. She did the album tour. Like, she had a baby. The 2 shows. She has The Real coming up in August or whenever it's going to premiere on BET. But I think it's August. So probably like August, September, when all of the fall shows premiere. Like, she works her ass off. So apparently at this performance, she like nearly collapsed. And like, Vince ran on stage to like kind of help her, help her off the stage or whatever. And like in the back, she had to take like several breaks because apparently she couldn't even stand, and she couldn't really do anything, and she needed to catch her breath. Like, people say a lot of things and people shade Tamar, but I really like Tamar. I mean, she's extremely talented. I mean, she could sing her fucking face off. So, for me, the talent, her behavior is kind of backed by her talent to me. But I don't like to hear that, she's like almost passed out. And so when she went back on the stage, the fans were like helping her sing the words where she couldn't remember the words and things. Like, I mean, that's really sweet because, I don't know, once you pay your money to see somebody, you want them to have it together. But I mean, in this case, so that's really sad. But hopefully, I mean, she looks like she's doing good. She posted a picture where her and the guys like LaShawn, April, and Vince, they were heading to San Francisco. So I think she's doing good or better. So last night I was perusing Instagram, and I happened to see Karrueche's ass. Like, here's my thing. I didn't know anything about what was popping and why I'm just like blatantly looking at her ass. Okay, so apparently a couple weeks ago she had posted a picture of, I don't know if it was for Woman Crush Wednesday, or I don't know why she posted this girl's picture. Anyway, she posted this girl's picture, and the girl didn't like that she posted the picture. I guess because she had like stretch marks or whatever the case was. And so in response, Karrueche, we're just gonna call her Kay. Kay posted a picture of her ass, and she's like, "Oh, look at my stretch marks," and I'll insert it somewhere in here. But she's like, "Oh, look at my stretch marks, and oh, tiger prints, and this is my ass." I mean, like, it's a full-on ass shot. She had on like a bathing suit, so it was kind of like thong cut, but it's like a triangle cut. Here's my thing. I don't want to see asses. Like this. I don't want to see asses. I mean, I get it. I get why she did it. But for me, I don't want to see your ass. Like, I just don't want to. Granted, it was a nice ass. So much I was like, is this her ass? Because this don't look like... I don't know. I mean, but how do you know? I've only seen her on TV, right? Like, so how do you know if this is her ass or not? I don't know. Whoever asked it was great. I just don't want to see it because I just felt like I wasn't ready. Like, I'm not ready for it to be. And granted, social media has turned into, you know, selfies basically naked, or as naked as you want it, as you can, as you want to be and you can get away with. But I just feel like I just don't want to see it. And maybe it's just me. Y'all let me know. I don't know. I don't want to see it. And I get why she did it. I just don't want to see it. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of it. What else is popping? Schoolboy Q. Schoolboy Q. Yeah. Man of the year. Man of the... I can't remember the words. It's like, man of the year. I love Schoolboy Q. So apparently he was doing a performance at the Red Rocks Amphitheater in Colorado with Nas. And when the show let out, there was a shooting. So, I mean, a real life drive-by in this. Well, it wasn't even a drive-by. So apparently the guy had like an assault rifle, and I think Schoolboy Q was in the car with like maybe two or three people. And the guy shot at the limo carrying Schoolboy Q, and nobody was injured, and he like disappeared into the mountainous wilderness, okay? And so they kept going, which, I mean, really, it's like in the scary movies. Like, why would you stop? But they kept going, and they were eventually stopped by the police, and everyone went to the hospital, and they're okay. And so now they're saying that it's not random. No shit. No shit. Look, we don't know what kind of beefs and stuff he had before, like before he made it big. He's from LA or Compton. Compton, I think. But you know, people, I don't know, but let me say this. Schoolboy Q was one of those rappers, like, you would even know as a rapper. It's not like he's wearing anything shiny. I think the most noticeable thing I noticed in one of his videos, what is that? Is it collard greens? No, it was Man of the Year, and he had on like the floral Givenchy shirt, which everybody, you know, which was really, really popular. But other than that, he's like a bummy kind of backpacky, bummy LA-y rapper. I don't know. People ain't about it. I mean, just like French Montana was shot at that one time. I don't know. But we'll see. By the way, I have new coffee. This is my coffee cup, again, that I got in Charlotte. It's a Starbucks coffee cup. But I'm trying some new coffee, and baby, Starbucks got some competition because this shit is good. Folgers French vanilla with French vanilla creamer. It's really good. And it's like $4, whereas I was getting the Via lattes, and they were like $6 for $5. I don't know. Anyway, so Schoolboy Q is okay. Tamar Braxton is okay. Karrueche and her ass is okay. Who else? It was somebody else that I wanted to talk about. Okay, so Kandi's wedding. I haven't watched an episode this season. I'm very tired of Real Housewives of Atlanta. I just am. Like, I dislike Lanithia Nene Leakes with every fiber of my being. Like, she is fake. She acts like she's talented when really all of her parts is she go on and she be herself. She just remembering lines. I mean, she's the essential black woman. Like, she ain't bringing some new talent to the table, or, you know, like, she ain't busting out Oscar-worthy monologues, okay? She's just not. So anyways, Kandi's wedding. Now, at this particular time, I think it's like 2 days or 3 days leading up to the wedding. Okay, so they have this prenup. Now, Mama Joyce is actually being decent. I have no idea what happened to the other 3 episodes before. I just refuse to watch the show. So, Mama Joyce is being nice. They went and visited her brother's gravesite, and you know, her brother died in a car accident in Mexico. So you can kind of see why Mama Joyce clings on so tight, because I mean, when you lose a child, it's like, you know, it's devastating. Losing anybody is devastating, but I would think for a parent it's even more devastating, or devastating on a different level, because you've lost a child. So we get to the prenup, everybody, or to the rehearsal. It's, you know, they're rehearsing at Fela Do, which is in Atlanta. Todd's boys are here. Everybody's here. They're rehearsing prenup. Now, this shit is mad last minute. Excuse me. And so they done slapped a prenup together, and Kandi's like, sign it. Todd's attorney is like, no, there's some quirks. Don't sign this. If if y'all bust up or y'all break up within 2 years or something like that, you have 30 days to get out of the house. If she was to get sick or pass away, you get nothing. He should be compensated for projects that they work on together. And so all of his notes, the attorney's notes, from what we could tell, was monetary. Kandi is like, I don't think you're telling, your attorney everything, because you, like the play, we split everything 50-50. And that's her problem. So she's like, all of your attorney's notes are 50-50, or all of your attorney's notes are monetary, but what do you think? Like, you have a problem with this because your attorney does. Look, we knew this was going to happen. Everybody has been saying that Todd's an opportunist. I don't know. I mean, I get it. And so she's just like, what's the problem? If it's not monetary, then sign it. He's like, all y'all care about is money. Y'all know this was going to happen. Y'all know this is going to happen. It's a thing when you make more money than someone you're dating. I mean, make real more money. Like, for reals. I don't know. I mean, it's a sticky situation. I mean, she's just like, sign it. What's the problem? Sign it. And he's like, no, you can't just stick this in front of my face and think that I'm going to sign it, which I get it. I think it's one thing if you guys talked about it, but it's another thing when it becomes on paper. So, I don't know. Obviously, they got it worked out because they're married now, but I don't know, y'all. I don't know what I would do. Like, I mean, I get what she's saying, but if it wasn't so last minute, and another great point that she brought up was like how Chloe and Lamar did when they got married. They had the ceremony and did all of that, but they weren't legally married until the prenup was finalized and agreed upon by both parties. She was like, no, I'm not gonna do that because if we have somebody said, I think Tiny said, we'll just have the ceremony. And that she was like, no, I'm not gonna do that because he ain't gonna say that he was pressured under duress and I made him sign it, and whatever money I make in these 2 weeks, he thinks he's gonna get a part of. Look, I get it. You trying to protect your joint. I get it. If he had, question in the back. Me? Okay. If he had as much money as she did, would this be a problem? I don't know. Probably not. So, I don't know. It's one of those things, like, I don't know. I mean, I see both sides. So, obviously they worked it out because they're married now, but I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. All right, so that's it for coffee talk. I figured out how I'm going to do these videos, so I'm going to do things separate. So I have some fun things coming up, and I'm excited, and I want to say thank you to everybody that watched before. It was like way more people. Way more people. So, thank you guys, and I will see you later.